We've been told that the goal of life is to find happiness, but we've been lied to. In a world that feels like it's falling apart, happiness isn't enough to sustain you. You need to find meaning. Today on our episode, we're breaking down the 10 things humanity needs to know right now, or rather, a few of the things humanity needs to know right now. We're exploring why you treat yourself the way you do and how you treat yourself actually shapes the world more than your political opinions ever will. We're diving deep into the truth that the most global conflict and unresolved pain is just wearing a mask, and why hope isn't some naive emotion, it's a heavy responsibility we all carry. If you feel lost in the noise of 2025 or 2026 when this comes out, this episode is your compass. Let's start with a real deep one, Will. Meaning matters more than happiness. Meaning matters more than happiness. Yeah.
Okay. When you're doing something that is fulfilling and piques your interest, that results in happiness. If you chase the happiness first, you're chasing an emotion. It's not going to have the same depth to it. It's more surface level.
Less longevity.
Exactly. That's probably the best summarized way I can put that.
So what you're touching on there is the difference between happiness and meaning. That's a good jumping off point, I think, because the number itself, meaning matters more than happiness, suggests that everyone is understanding what matters and meaning is and what happiness is. So happiness fluctuates, whereas meaning sustains. Happiness is an emotion, whereas meaning is a constant pursuit. If we're talking about the key differences, I suppose where I want to jump into is like a time orientation as well. So happiness is primarily focused on the present moment because you are happy in the present moment. You're experiencing happiness because it is an emotion. It's an immediate fulfillment of needs and wants. Whereas meaning involves integrating the past, present, and future, and often requiring reflection on one's personal narrative and aligning yourself with the highest value and chasing fulfillment. So meaning versus happiness. Do you want to talk about the emotion of happiness?
Yeah.
What would allow someone to feel happiness, immediate fulfillment?
I think it's just doing something that you're passionate about. I think it's doing something that is keeping you engaged and probably shared with other people. I think if you do something alone, it doesn't feel as nice as if you do it with others, especially close people to you. Like going out, like the obvious answer is going to a pub and drinking by yourself or going to a pub and drinking with mates. Like everyone prefers to go drink with mates. It's more fun. It's, what's the other say? It's not what you do, it's who you do it with. Is another one. I don't know if that's a quote, but I'm taking it if it's not already. I went to New York. I've been lucky enough to go twice, and both times I went with people from school, and I didn't necessarily get on with everyone from school or college, but the fact you're in the trip with them, you have that common ground. It's new. You've probably not been before. If you have, then it's like it's still an exciting thing. And you get to let your guard down of what you usually are when you're at college or school, and you share the experiences with people. You get to meet new people, talk to new people, have first-time experiences with people that you wouldn't normally have done it with. Like if the school or the college weren't involved, there's no way you would have decided to book a trip with them. You know,
Yeah.
This is why I think companies such as Intrepid and G Adventures and whatever do so well, is because it is capturing that very thing of. It's not just you going to a place on your own and fumbling around and finding your own feet once you're there. It's having the trips and it's having the group experience that I think maybe a part of it is not only the group experience, but recapturing youth in a way, because you're all experiencing firsts, and that has a magic about it. So I think that is a key way to to capitalize on happiness. Is you just do it with others. I think sharing experiences is really powerful.
Absolutely. Shared experiences allow you to have such a unique experience. You know, if we're experiencing something together, we both watch the Northern Lights for the first time, that is something we get to share for the rest of our lives. Whereas when you do it by yourself, it's great, and don't get me wrong, it shouldn't be any less fulfilling, but there's just that added level of doing something with someone, whether that's a friend, family, loved one, or a stranger.